let's try this again. Hi, come back, Disney Tea Time. The last one that I tried, the feed froze for whatever reason. So, hello and welcome to this live beam stream for the Disney Beams. I am Cherry, and what I'm going to be doing today is a Tiana inspired makeup look. I've gotten really good responses on this, and this was actually requested by my good friend Lori with Mermaid and Jedi Adventures. So in my eye look today, I'm going to be using greens and yellow. This can be very interesting. I hope it doesn't really turn out bad. So we're going to try this again. Oh, you made it! Hi, Joey's World. Oh, let's see. There was something I was going to get out here. I hope Disney Tea Time makes it back. I tried to get it working before, but my feed froze. So hopefully we can get Disney Tea Time back. But like I said, Lori from Mermaid and Jedi Adventures requested this. Hi Disney Tea Time. Lori from Mermaid and Jedi Adventures requested this after the last one that I did. So like I said, I'm going to be using greens and blues in the eye look. So and I have green eyes, so I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to try it. We're just going to roll with it. So I'm going to put my hair up. And also what I'm going to try to do today is I'm going to use some Big Sis watching. Joey doesn't need any tips. Well, he's got natural beauty. Joey has natural beauty. He doesn't need it. I'm actually going to be using some drugstore makeup today on most of these items. To show you some more affordable options. Some of the stuff I've not tried yet, so this is also going to be a testing out new makeup as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is same thing I always start with. Well, first thing I did was I washed and moisturized my face, but I'm going to start off with the Smashbox Primer Water. I know it's not cheap, but this is how I like to get my skin ready. And let that dry and put on the same eye cream that I normally do to make my eyes softer. The skin around my eyes, it's the Mary Kay eye primer. So yeah, but yeah, I bought some stuff this week that I'm trying out that's a little bit more affordable. I mean, well, you know, just because something's at the drugstore doesn't mean it's affordable, but it's definitely more affordable than, say, you know, Sephora brands. And I've got a mix of all kinds of stuff. I've got high-end from Sephora, and I've got stuff from the drugstore. Wet n Wild is actually one of my favorite companies, if you can believe that. Oh, hi Don, how are you doing? I'm doing well, just doing another makeup tutorial. All right, so now that this is dried, I'm trying a new primer. I am trying the L'Oreal Magic Lumi, what is it called? The Light Infusing Primer. So, I'm glad you're doing well, John. All right, so I'm going to try this new primer out. Oh, it's runny. I don't know if I like that. I usually like a firmer primer. Look. It's definitely got a loomy consistency, like a shinier consistency than most primers, but it's definitely not as dewy as the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. But we're gonna go with this and see how it does. It's got a little bit of a smell to it, almost like a little, not as strong as like a suntan lotion, but kind of similar to it. All right. So the foundation I'm going to be using today is different than what I normally use. It's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. Healthy, luminous makeup. Like I said, I like doing. You're going to post a new video today on your YouTube channel. Awesome. We'll make sure we check that out, John. And in case you're curious, I am in the shade W1-2 Porcelain Light Ivory. Because of course I am. Absolutely, John. You're welcome. All right. So I usually like this one, but using the matching primer to it, this is the first time for that. So let's see how this work. So, like I said, I always like to do a couple pumps on my hand. And I'm actually using a different brush this time. This is the Wet n Wild. You can get an entire set of Wet n Wild brushes for like 20 bucks. Like, I'm talking about like an entire set. And they're pretty good. They're actually pretty good. I don't know if they are as good as my Morphe brushes, but they're still pretty good. So, all right, I'm gonna put this on and dot my problem areas like always. And I've got a lot of them, unfortunately. Let's see how this goes. It seems a lot, for some reason this seems darker to me than I remember it. All right, so let's start coloring his face. What you say? So the eye look that I'm doing today is inspired by Tiana. It's actually inspired by Tiana's dress. I saw the greens and the yellow in her dress, and I thought that that would make a very interesting eye look. All right. Make sure that neck gets blended. I've got so much texture on my face right now. Ugh. I don't know what is going on. Definitely want to make sure you get up in your hair, get up as close to your hairline as you can. And I'm looking over into the mirror as I'm you have to go. I enjoyed watching all that video. Thank you, John. Thank you for coming. We may be having one tonight where we do our top 5 character meet and greets at Magic Kingdom, so be on the lookout for that. We may be doing one later tonight. Depends on how tired we are. We've had a busy day. All right. All right, I think we are foundationed. I will definitely let you know, John. Thank you. All right. All right. So we're good. All right, so I'm using a different concealer this time for both conceal and highlight. I'm actually using the True Match, the L'Oreal True Match. The color that I am in is W1-2-3 Fair Light. This is the tube it comes in. And this one is definitely doesn't have as thick of a consistency as the Urban Decay. So, all right, let's try to conceal some of these problem areas. All right, get the crease of that nose, definitely. All right, so let's conceal. As I said before, my favorite method of blending the concealer in is using my ring finger. Try to be as quick with this as possible. Yeah, Josie had her second soccer game today. Thursday she had her first game. She scored 5 goals. And today she scored 4 goals. That's my girl. She's a rock star. Josie rocks. I need a shirt that says that. All right, let's try to conceal this. Yeah, this definitely is more of a liquidy consistency, so it's not as easy to work with as the Urban Decay. Yep, bend it like Beck on Disney Tea Time. Absolutely. Speaking of Beckham, she's gotten into the Spice Girls lately. That's my girl. She loves the song Wannabe. I actually posted a video on Instagram of her dancing to the song. I tell you what I want, what I really, really want. It's so funny. All right, it is time to do the highlight, and I'm going to do it in my normal fashion, but use this. So we make our little half V's around our eyes. I'm going to use my concealer as my eyeshadow base. All right. Line the nose. Cupid's bow. Chin. And then on the forehead. I look like I'm getting ready to like go into battle or something. All right, so taking a damp beauty sponge and I'm going to do my thing. Actually, first thing I want to do is I'm going to blend out my eyeshadow base with my fingers. Hi, Flyswatter, how are you doing? Just doing some makeup here. All right, let's blend that. Let's make those under eyes brighter. That's awesome, good to hear. Got to put on your war paint. You do, it's like you're going into battle, man. All right. Yeah, this concealer is, I mean, I love L'Oreal, and this isn't bad. It's all spackle, right? Let's blend this out. Up and down the nose. Yeah, this concealer is definitely not as good as the Urban Decay. It's just it's a very watery consistency. See, it didn't even really conceal most of my blemishes. Oh well. Oh well, we're just gonna go with it. It's makeup, you know? Sometimes you have to play and have a little bit of fun. I love doing that. I love playing in makeup. I just don't get to do it all the time because Josie has to go to school, and I usually spend all my makeup time getting her ready for school. All right, I think that is as blended out as that's going to get. So I'm going to set this, and I'm actually going to use the L'Oreal True Match powder instead of my regular RCMA translucent powder, at least to cover up the concealer this time. And my color is W1 Porcelain, because I'm blinding. All right. Anywhere you put concealer, you definitely want to put down a powder of some sort. Because that concealer can move around, especially if it's really warm. Like it's gotten really warm here in North Carolina. I mean, I'm sure nothing like it is in Florida, but set it and forget it from the infomercial, right? All right. All right, so that is done. So now I'm going to bronze the face, and you've seen me use this before. This is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is also at the drugstore. And I use the light bronzer because, let me see if I can show you the difference. I've actually got the regular color bronzer. I know I do somewhere. I've got so much makeup. See if I can show you the difference. So this one right here is the light bronzer, and this is the regular bronzer. See, this is just a little bit lighter. And I'm using the light because I don't have much of a tan as of right now, like I ever actually have a tan. And I really love the Butter Bronzer because it smells like copper tone. It like you open it up, it's like, oh, I'm at the beach. So I'm going to use my regular thick fan brush to do my bronzing. And let's do this. This will also be a test as to how well that new makeup holds the bronzer and how well it mixes with it. So Tiana is the guinea pig for this. Well, didn't do too bad. I really like this brush because you basically can use your bronzer to contour and bronze at the same time, just warm your face and make your face nice and warm. What did we do before contouring? We wore regular makeup, that's what. Alright. Now we're going to go right up on the hairline, on the forehead. Basically in the place where the concealer isn't. Because you want the light. The reason why you put the concealer here is because this is where the light hits your face. And then up here is like a shadow, so it's just sculpting your face. So I'm going to attempt to shade this double chin and give myself a little bit of a jawline. Not a very good attempt, but you know, do what you can. All right, let me see. I didn't do too bad. Not too bad. All right. All right, so new blush time. I am trying out this new. I've always heard that the Flower Beauty blushes are really nice. Flower Beauty is Drew Barrymore's company, and you can find this. I found this at Walmart. That I usually like to shop for my drugstore makeup at the drugstore, because if you have like a Plenty card or whatever their card is, they're always running sales. Like they had 75% off of every, like buy one get one, 75% off of Wet n Wild, and 40% off of Physicians Formula. But Walmart is also a really good place to get, and they sell Flower Beauty there. So I'm going to try this new blush. This is in their Flower Pot powder blush, and the color is Wild Rose. I wanted a nice pinky color since I'm doing kind of a bold eye. So I wanted to give a nice pink cheek, if I can talk. All right, so I'll smile. Oh, that's pretty. That's a really pretty pop of color. And I try to get down here because I'm trying to make my make it look like my cheekbones are a little higher. That's really pretty. Oh yeah, so the hype around Flower Beauty, yeah, it's really nice. Joey's World. Yeah, this is oh, I really like that. Never heard of Wet n Wild. It's an American thing. Don't have it here in Canada. Oh, that's because they make. See, when I think of Wet n Wild, I think of like when I was in high school, because they used to have Wet n Wild, and it was like what all the teenagers used because it was cheap makeup. But as far as quality goes, it is fantastic. Yeah, Joey's World. I love Wet n Wild too. I mean, you can get complete looks. You can get a complete set of brushes for $20. The highlighter I'm going to be using actually is Wet n Wild. Their liquid lipsticks are as good as the Kat Von D, and you can get them for, I think they're $5 as opposed to 20. In fact, I don't know if I'm not going to be using one of the Wet n Wilds today. I don't think. I'm going to be using Dose of Color. I'm going to decide on the lip look later. I don't know if I want to do. I know Tiana did like a red lip, but hi, Theme Park Bruce, how are you doing? Doing a little bit of makeup. I'm gonna wait until I get the eye look done before I decide what. Yeah, and you're done. You want to come by and say hi? Thank you so much. We miss you too. You guys got moved into Florida. That's awesome. All right, so the highlighter that I'm going to be using is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlight Powder. Disney Tea Time. You're loving it so far. I bet. I bet. How many times have you been into the park since you got moved down there? But this is the color that I'm using for my highlighter. And Florida just got better, right? The color is called Botanic Dream. I just saw this for the first time. That is so pretty. I hope it goes on as pretty as it looks. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to take my fan brush. But Disney Tea Time, if you want to go to Wet n Wild, you probably could order from Wet n Wild's online their website. You could check and see if they deliver to Canada. Universal at Epcot, no passes yet. I know you're going to get there. All right, so I'm going at the very top of my highlight. Oh, that's nice. Let's get a little bit more of a swipe. Oh, that is so pretty. Well, when we book our trip, our next trip, we will announce what it is, and I hope we get to see you guys while we're down there. Oh, this and the reason why I picked this because it wasn't just the color, but it's called Botanic Dream, and considering the fact that Tiana and Naveen were in the swamp, and yes, we will make that happen. Absolutely. Consider that Tiana and Naveen were in the swamp in Botanic Dream, and you know. But that, oh, that is so pretty. But like I said, pretty cheap makeup, but excellent quality is Wet n Wild. They've stepped up their game since I was in high school, in junior high, I assure you. All right. So we're highlighted. Check back on the results later. Gotta tackle errands. Have a great day. You have a great day too, Disney Tea Time. Mwah! All right. Oh, I gotta highlight other areas. What am I thinking? Woody Mouse was distracting me. I'm kidding. All right, so we gotta highlight the nose and the bridge of the nose and Cupid's bow. And a little bit on the forehead. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, I need to keep my bronzer out because I'm going to shade my bottom lip in an attempt to make my bottom lip look bigger. I'm going to take my little pencil into that light bronzer. I think it's just you and me, Joey's World. All right, and this is the highlight of the top lip, and the bronzing of the lower lip basically makes it gives the effect that your lips are bigger and fuller. Which I need for my top lip. Not so much on my bottom lip, but my top lip. Okay, so time for eyes. I have the, and I know this one isn't drugstore, but it's the only thing that I could find that I had green and yellow in. But it's the full spectrum palette from Urban Decay. As you can see, they've got all kinds of shades in here. Full spectrum, right? So let's play with some color. I love this, how this palette is designed. All right, and I also love you get a nice big mirror, and then look at all that color. Woo! Love it. All right, let's see what I'm gonna do. All right. All right, so I'm going to, yeah, fancy, right? All right, I'm going to do my transition shade, and I'm going to do my transition shade in a yellow. This could turn out really bad, and if it does, I apologize. I have just not played with it. So I'm going to get my little dry brush cleaner, make sure there's no color on it. And I am going to go in with this yellow color right here and it's called Calavera. And I'm going to put it into my crease and go upwards. But I'm going to stop here at the before I get up into my crease, because I've got another little idea for that. So I'm kind of nervous right now. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, that's powdery. Oh, okay. Before I do that, I gotta do my trick. I'm gonna use my translucent powder to lay a base down in case of fallout and to help shape the eye look. Yeah, our friends with Magical Moments are there at Disney World right now. Lucky. All right. And then we will wipe this away once we're done. Thank goodness it's no color. All right. So we're going in with that yellow color, and it is going to be our transition. Oh, wish me luck. Yeah, that is yellow. So I'm doing windshield wiper motions, and then I'm going to kind of do circular motions once I get the initial color on, to kind of sweep it up towards. You actually made a light beam stream. I actually mentioned that you were the inspiration, Lori. So what I was telling them is I'm doing a transition shade right now to kind of lay down a base, this yellow color called Calavera. You inspired me on the Tiana look, so thank you. It is definitely a work in progress. So like I said, for the transition shade, you want to start in your crease, like right above your crease, and do windshield wiper motions. And once you got most of that color laid down, you want to do kind of circular motions to kind of take it up towards your brow bone, but don't take it all the way up to the brow bone. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to turn out because I have green eyes, so green eyes and green eyeshadow sometimes don't work, but I think I've got enough brown flecks in it to make it work. So now we've got the transition shade down. Man, that is bright. Holy crap. All right, so now let's play with some color. So I'm going to take my little lid brush. I feel like Bob Ross. Now let's play with some color, kids. All right. And I'm going to take this light green color here. The color is called Mean. And I'm going to pack it on my lid. So I'm just... And by the way, Lori, this is the Full Spectrum palette from Urban Decay is what I'm using. So now we're going to take it starting in the inner corner and kind of pack it. And then start to rub, but rub gently. You read my mind? Well, you're the one who asked for this look, so this is for you. You were going to ask which palette. Oh. All right. And yes, I make really silly faces. Man, that green is bright. So yeah, I'm going to take it and I'm going to pack it on like pat. And then I'm going to rub. I hope it's capturing just how shimmery that green is. I'm really surprised at how beautiful this green is turning out. It's very, very shimmery. Woo. I look like I'm at Mardi Gras. All right. Hey, I'm doing live stream with makeup. We got Joey's World and Mermaid Jedi Adventures. Who, you know,
I remember Lori talking about
Lori
Tiana.
asked for the look.
Is this the Tiana look?
It's not complete, but yeah.
Well, I mean, I figured.
Yeah.
Figured you were working on it.
Yes.
Hey guys, how y'all? Hi Lori.
Guy liner in
No
the
guy
house.
liner for me. No.
He,
I'm actually, you know, the look I have right now is just got done mowing the grass look. And trimming the, you know, trimming the driveway and, you know, general outside yard work look. So yeah, I'm rocking that. And I'm going to go to the grocery store. Josie's still out playing.
okay.
I'm going to tell them to just knock on the door, ring the doorbell if they need to send her home.
Yes, ring doorbell, please.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So, yeah, Josie is at our neighbor's house playing with their little boy. It's her boyfriend. Okay, so now I'm going to take this kind of an emerald green color right here. It's called Hatter. This one right here. And I'm going to do my outer V with that. Starting here and towards the middle. And then coming down in a V and kind of flicking it into the lid. Ooh, boyfriend, right? So.
He's not her boyfriend. She's not allowed to date.
My daddy told him the same thing. I'm just saying. All right.
But I mean it.
Therefore. Okay. All right. So this is going to be outer V. Heard that. Bring out the shotgun. Don't tempt him. Don't tempt him, Joe's World. Wow, that is pigmented. Holy moly. Woo! I'm glad I put that translucent powder all over. I'm not having to do a whole lot to this to make it pop. Woo! All right. And I love Urban Decay shadows. You definitely get your money's worth with them because they are so pigmented and for the most part they blend really well. Nice color palette. I gotta go palette shopping, right? I think they might still have this one available. You're getting close to your Disney trip. Hey Rusty, how are you doing? Man, woo! That's some good color payoff, I have to say. Woo! All right, actually I'm going to take a 17 days. I'm glad you're doing well, Rusty. Yeah, Mermaid Jedi Adventures are going to Disney World in 17 days. You're lucky. I keep hoping that they're going to announce a pass holder preview for Toy Story Land. So I'm just going to take this fluffy blending brush and just kind of blend a little bit. Don't need to do too much to this. Woo! I am doing well, thank you. Still have a spare room? Well, like I said, if they announce it, we're going to be heading down there. Or I might be hitting you up. All right, let me get my crease brush. All right. Let's clean that off. All right, so I'm going to be taking, this has got a little bit of green and yellow to it, but I think I'm going to skip on that one. It's a little too much, so I'm going to take this other dark blue. It's kind of like a hunter green. It's called 100, this color right here. And I'm going to take this into my crease and go up. As I explained before, I've got hooded eyes. So any sort of eye look that I do, I have to just go for it, you know, I have to bring it up a little bit. So let's see. Woo! Holy moly. All right. I'm the perfect model. Woo, man. I'm definitely gonna have to blend some of this out, but it's okay. Man, look at and I barely actually put any on this brush. Woo! All right, other eye. I'll take it up into, I want to use the circular motions to kind of take it up out of the crease. Just bring it up slightly. Woo! I'm probably going to have to go over my lid look again. Man. Woo! That's a lot of color. That's a lot of color. So let me get that that clean brush again, if I can find what I did with it. Here it is. Make sure there's no color on it. I want to try to blend that out and try to blend it up a little bit. All right. Woo! I mean, they've always had very pigmented shadows, but dang. They're definitely powdery too, so you definitely want to make sure you have something down to sweep that away. All right, I'm going to go back to my lid, kind of fill in that lid a little bit with that green color, the light green color. Just make it pop a little. It definitely made it pop. I'm still just like, wow. And you know, I was thinking about maybe putting this gold color on, like here on the lid to make it pop. I don't think it needs it. I don't think it needs it. Dang. Whew. All right, we're just gonna go with this. Let's blend it out a little bit more, just a little. Because I gotta do my inner corner highlight. All right. So this is not, this is definitely not a, from the drugstore, but this is my Kat Von D Alchemist holographic palette. It's got that green color in it, so I'm gonna use that. She has the coolest packaging ever. So here you go. They don't look like much when they're, you know, in the pan, but when you get them on a brush, wow. All right. So this color up here is the emerald green color. So let me get my little inner corner brush. I'm going to do my inner corner first. Let's make sure I get. Okay. Let's do inner corner. Woo! Man, I'm actually digging this. It's smoky, but in green shades. Yep, Kat Von D came out, baby. I normally use her, use at least one thing by her. Getting wild in here, I know. And I didn't use Jeffree Star this time. Usually when I use Jeffree Star and Kat Von D, that's when it gets really saucy. Okay, so look at that. Oh my God. All right, so I'm going to get, this is the brush I normally use for up here, and this will help blend out some of it. So I'm going to use that green shade. Oh man. All right. So I'm keeping this right tightly on the brow bone. Oh my God. Woo! And that does help it blend it out up here a little bit. Kind of fade into it a little bit. And then I take a, you know, and I pack a little bit more on that highest point of my eyebrow. Give it a little bit of a look. Of course, my eyebrows don't match, so I think one's longer than the other. I have cousins, not matching not twins. A little bit more right here. Dang. Whew, all right. I'm beginning to wonder if this is Tiana inspired or what's her name? Alphaba from Wicked inspired. All right, so I'm going to take a brush. I'm going to wipe away this bake and take this, hopefully take the rest of this, this fallout away like it should. And it does. It works for both, yeah. But I didn't want to do like an eye look that, you know, that's like her eye look. I really love Tiana's dresses. I think it's one of the prettier dresses. And I just wanted to do a look with the greens and the yellows in the dress. I think that turned out pretty good. All right, so now I got to do my lower lid. I'm going to smoke it out. If we're going to make it smoky, dadgummit, it's just going to be smoky all the way. All right, where is my... I need my smudger brush. Where are you, smudger? You always like to hide on me. I think that's my favorite dress too of all the princesses. Well, other than the one Josie picked for Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. She picked the mini dress. Okay. Of course the smudger brush was right there. Smoke the crud out of it, that's right. Alright, so I'm gonna take the dark green and the Kermit the Frog green and mix them together. And I might take this kind of goldy one. All right, I do have to use my up close. All right, let's see how this turns out. Just take it to where it meets that inner corner highlight. Oh, that turned out pretty. All right, so dark green, Kermit green, Goldie. I think that turned out really pretty. As I drop my eyeshadow to the floor. No! I think that turned out really pretty. Man. Dang, I'm good. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Alright, so it's time to put this away. Man. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All this and a bowling wife and soccer mom, too. I mean, soccer and dance and soccer mom. Yeah, in case you missed it, yeah, Josie scored another four goals this morning. She's a rock star. All right. Yeah. You have to be sometimes. All right, so, all right, I think I can put the brushes away now. All right. So I usually use the Kat Von D liner in Trooper Black. There you go, Tiny Dancer, 4 goals. She scored 5 goals on Thursday. She's a rock star. But I just bought the new Wet n Wild felt tip eyeliner. So I'm going to try it since it's, you know, definitely a less expensive option. I'm going to check it out and see how well it lines the eyes because I love my Trooper Black. So, and it's a fraction of the cost. So, but as you can see, it's the marker type. Yeah. Didn't do too bad. I didn't do too bad. What wrong? Telling you. This is I always have problems with when I'm putting on my eyeliner. Josie is Disney's Dancing Princess. That's right. That didn't turn out too bad. So this Wet n Wild eyeliner is a pretty good dupe for the Kat Von D. Let me see. I'll show you to compare. I mean, you get more product with the Kat Von D, but this is, I think, $20, and this was $5. Not too bad. Not too bad. So that's a good thing. All right. Oh, I forgot to curl my lashes. Of course, I can't find my lash curler. Are you kidding me? My eyelash curler is gone. Oh, why? I'm just going to have to get a new one. All right, well, I'm going to use this. This is the Voluminous Carbon Black from L'Oreal. Another good one from L'Oreal. Actually, L'Oreal is the one that's really got their game on when it comes to mascara. The Lash Paradise is excellent. And another one that I have, I've had this for some time. It is the CoverGirl Star Wars The Force Awakens Super Sizer. That's right, I have Star Wars mascara. Here, let me show you this. And it's got that really tiny thing, which is actually pretty good if you want to get for your lower lashes. But they will, of course I do, right? Only you would have that. And I happened upon it, actually. It was just, I had no idea that this was out, and I just happened to see it in the store. But, you know, merchandising. All right. You know what would have been great with this look if I'd have had this Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitter eyeliner in one of the green colors. If I'd have had that. This is purple. If I don't throw it at myself. All right. So I'm going to put on my mascara, which is really sad because my lashes are like almost non-existent. So I'm bumping my lower lashes. Sorry. No. The great thing about this mascara is it actually holds a curl whether you curl your lashes or not. The Carbon Black. I actually still prefer the Carbon Black even to the Lash Paradise. Lash Paradise, for whatever reason, can make my lashes even more spidery than they already are. I seriously, I have spider lashes. I hate these faces that I make when I'm putting on mascara. Like, but it works. Gonna have to practice this look for the Magic Kingdom? Absolutely. Please send me pictures. Hopefully it'll work. And I'm pretty sure even if they don't have that that palette anymore, I would imagine that they still have the they have single shadows in those colors. I think they still sell single shadows. Urban Decay does. All right, so this is also not drugstore, but I have yet to find a good brow product from the drugstore. So, oh God, Sephora, Lori, that's my jam. I love Sephora. I'm a VIB. I come this close to buying a bunch of new makeup from there this week, but I'm gonna have to wait till I get paid. It is a magical oasis. It's like Candyland for makeup. But this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and my color is dark brown. The only thing about the Brow Wiz is it's supposed to have a spoolie, but as you can see, my spoolie broke off. All right, so hopefully I'm getting close enough so you can see. Marshalls does have Sephora and Ulta products. Actually, I found a makeup kit of MAC lip liners and liquid lips that is excellent, and I found it at Marshalls. Yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna start filling in some of these grays a little, and now I'm going to define my eyebrows. I'm going to go to the bottom and line, and then I'm going to the top and line, and then I'm going to fill in what I can a little bit lighter up at the top, up at the front, and heavier in the back. Heavy-handed and lighter-handed is what I mean. All right, define. I'm really impressed with how this eye look turned out. I wasn't that too excited about it because I know how I usually look with green eyeshadow, but I think this turned out really pretty. Definitely brought out my the brown in my eyes for sure. All right, and then brow gel. You must have it, especially in parks, because this will help it stay when it's all nice and hot and sweaty and steamy. And you're gonna need that in May, Lori. So just take it and zhuzh it onto your eyes, and it will stay all day. All right, the darker green was a great choice with the green hazel eyes. I agree. And that lighter color on that pop of the lighter color on that is awesome. What you gotta try at Joey's World, the brow gel. May go a smidge brighter with your black eyes. I would go for it. Absolutely. All right, lips is the last thing. And I'm kind of torn because the primer tip, and try the brow gel too. Yes, definitely for makeup, primer. If you're going to be in the parks, and especially if it's going to be hot, primer and setting spray are a must. Because even when you sweat, your makeup will stay as long as you don't, rub it. Rub it. If you just get like a towel and pat, your makeup will still stay on. Okay, so I'm a little bit torn because Tiana had kind of like a red, and that's normally what I would do, is like a red lip. But I don't know. This is a pinky color. This is a matte liquid lip. What do you guys think? Pink or red? I'm almost thinking the pink. I think the pink, since it's such a bolder look. Do I have a mauve? This is a metallic mauve. I'm like, I don't know why. Then I have like another metallic red. This is called Poinsettia. The Benefit Browsing Powder and the wax solution. But want to try pencil. Definitely do a pencil. You talking about this one, the mauve? This one right here? Lori? I'm thinking this. Yeah, let's do this. And this is, yeah, another Wet n Wild. This is the Liquid Catsuit, their metallic lipstick. And this is in the color Acai So Serious. So, I guess it's supposed to be like the acai berry. I'm making sure my lips, because my lips are really dry right now. Okay. Sure they're not wet. All right. Let's just go in and do this. Let me shake it up. Here we go. Hi, Jose. How are you doing? Santiago, I hope I said that right. Jose, thank you. High end, and yeah, I tried to use a little bit more of a high end, a little bit more of a drugstore this time, just trying to incorporate both. Now, actually, it's a green. They're green. This is a Tiana inspired. The only thing about this is it's a little on the patchy side, this color. I don't know what you're talking about with Tampax. This color can be a little bit patchy, so, but the payoff is pretty good. So this is the finished look. Well, now I gotta All right, so I'm trying a new setting spray. This is the Milani Make It Dewy. You know, I like yeah, it does work. It works really well. I like a dewier finish, you know, something. I like a little bit more of a glowing complexion as opposed to matte, because my face can get really dry out towards here. So, and I normally use the MAC Fix Plus, but I'm going to try this because this is Milani. This is also a drugstore find, and Milani makes some really nice makeup. So, all right, so you just spray it all over and then fan it until it dries. It does make a nice nighttime look, doesn't it? Thank you. All right, here we go. That's a great mist. Oh my gosh. Didn't get any over here. I think I just sprayed my ear. And here's another tip if you want to freshen up your makeup in the part. Take your setting spray with you and spray it again, and it makes your makeup freshen back up. Now, I don't know what that dude was talking about Tampax. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. All right, that's the finished look. Let's take it down with the hair. What do you think? I think it turned out excellent. I was too, Lori. Thank you, Joey's World. Thank you. I think this turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. Oh, thank you, Lori. I'm very pleased with this. I really am. So, anyway, so are there any other looks you guys would like to see me do in the future? I'm open to doing any Disney-inspired, a villains-inspired look, you know, princess-inspired. You know, I'm up to. Like I said, I love playing in makeup, so I am willing to try just about anything as far as makeup looks go. If Maleficent, does she have an eye look? I will make her an eye look. I've got some blacks and some purples. Actually, ooh, I think I may have the perfect palette. Hold on a second. For a Maleficent inspired look. It's one of the old. Okay, they're bringing Josie in. Okay, let me go let her in right quick. I'll be right back. I promise. Baby. Oh, come here. Here, let me see. Oh, you didn't even leave a scratch, baby. Yeah, I'm on with Miss Lori and it's Joey's World. Mommy just did an eye look. You're okay. Oh. You don't have a scratch. Here, I'll let you sign off in a second. Finish your juice, okay? You okay? Yeah. So I have this old Kat Von D palette. They said, "Hi, Josie." Hi. Yeah, I think their neighbor's dog scratched them. But take a look at that. Dark purple, grays, blacks, white. I think we just got an eye look for the next one. What do you guys think for next weekend? What do you think? Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. They said, I hope you're okay. I think the neighbor's dog jumped up on her and scratched her a little bit. I think she's okay. You're okay, baby. Oh, say hi. Oh, you're okay. You say hi. No, baby, you're okay. All right, let me sign off, okay?
I want to.
Yeah, you want to take your juice box in there. Okay, I'll be in there in a second, okay? All right, so thanks for sticking with me. If you're watching us on replay, I hope you enjoyed this. Look, a castle for Josie. A monorail, yeah. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. So, yeah, I think the next we may be doing a live stream later tonight with our top 5 character interactions or character meet and greets at Magic Kingdom. So, be on the lookout for that possibly this evening. Hi, baby. Oh, oh, you're okay. So, thank you, Lori, and thank you for suggesting it. I'm really digging this. I really am. Oh, baby, it's okay. Okay, you can watch a movie. Okay, why don't you go take your shoes off and put them up? Okay. All right, guys. So keep your eyes peeled for the next Beam stream. Hopefully, we'll get to do it tonight. If not, we'll do it tomorrow night or sometime tomorrow. So. All right, so for Josie and Gooch, I'm Cherry, and we are the Disney Beams. And as we always like to end our videos with, love, peace, rock, and a little bit of pixie dust. Bye, guys. Well, see you real soon.